Everyone wants to sell to the rich. They have the budget to buy whatever you are selling. But the problem is, how do you reach them on your Facebook or Instagram ads? If you go to YouTube and type how to sell to the rich, you're going to get a lot of videos, but they all have one missing element. So in this video, I'm going to show you the missing element, and I'm also going to show you practically how you can target the rich using your Facebook or Instagram ads. Let's get into the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. So how do you target the rich using Facebook and Instagram ads? First of all, let's explore how you can target your customers. So there are three core ways you can target your customers using Facebook or Instagram ads. First is the common one, which is the demographics. This is where you're going to look at the age range of your customers. You also need to understand their gender. It is not very smart to target men when you are selling a product that's only appealing to women. On the flip side, it's not smart to target women when you are selling product that is only applicable to men. But there's also a situation where the two can work, where you sell products appealing to both the male and female gender. And the last thing under demographics is location. This is very specific to those selling products and services that will require someone to come to your office or a particular location. But if you are selling a digital product, or if you are selling a physical product that you can deliver to anywhere in your country, location is very, very important as well. Because there are certain locations that will have a bunch of people who can afford whatever you are selling. The next thing you can use to target your customers is their interests and hobbies. You need to understand how interests and hobbies work. Let's say you are selling a ready-to-wear dress. You want to target people who are interested in fashion. Now, how does Facebook know they are interested in fashion? Facebook is like a data bank. They know the pages you follow, they know the kind of content you are interacting with, and they also understand the pages you like and comment on. Facebook is going to show everybody who has interacted with any content related to fashion in the last 30 or 90 days. That is how it works. So you can target people who have interacted with fashion brands, who have liked posts talking about fashion. The same thing with jewelries. The last thing, which is messaging, and when I mean messaging, I'm talking about your ad creatives. I'm talking about your ad copy, your ad creative, whether you're using an image, whether you're using a video, or you're using a GIF. And then the messaging on that ad creative. I'm talking about what you say in your video, the copies on your image. So your ad creative is what will send signals to the Facebook algorithm, telling them who exactly you are trying to reach. A lot of people don't spend time on your ad creative, and if you are one of them, please, you need to spend at least 80% of your time creating ad creatives that will help you sell your product and your services. This is one thing that can make or break your Facebook or Instagram ads. So please take note of that. How do you target the rich? First, you need to understand that they are totally different from the masses. They are very different. The rich speak a different language. Now, when I mean language, I'm not talking about Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, Spanish. I'm not referring to any of those. I'm talking about their hobbies, interests, and lifestyle. They have a different set of hobbies, different kind of interests, and they have a different kind of lifestyle. And if you don't understand the kind of hobbies they have, the kind of interests they have, and the kind of lifestyle they have, you will not be able to reach them using your Facebook or Instagram ads. So how do you target the rich? Obviously, you're still going to use these demographics, interests, and hobbies, and then your messaging, but you are going to do it differently. We are not going to focus on the demographics. Everybody who is rich can be a male or a female. Same with poor people. They can also fall within the age range of 30 to 65 plus. They can also live in Lagos, Nigeria, or Abuja, or Port Harcourt, or where we have all rich states. So let's jump into our Facebook Ads Manager so that I show you how you can do this. So this is the Facebook Ads Manager. I'm assuming you know how to reach here. I'm going to click on Create. So you are running a lead generation campaign. Assuming you are generating leads to sell a property worth 100 million naira. So I'm going to click on Next. And then manual lead campaign. Click on Continue. We're just going to give this a name. Let's say 100 million property. Okay. Go down. Click on Next. Name is Asset 1. Conversion location, you can choose to create instant form, you can choose websites, whatever works for you. That is not the purpose of this video. Budgets. You are selling to the rich. Have a budget of at least 10,000 naira per day. And this is where you need to pay attention to. Remember I said we are not going to really pay attention to demographic. That does not mean we are not going to pay attention to demographics. We are going to insert their age, the location, the gender. So let's start with that. Location, Lagos. They all live in Lagos. At least 90% of the billionaires in Nigeria live in Lagos. We have places in Lagos like Ikeja, Abuja. We have Port Harcourt. We have other rich states, other oil-rich states like that's Delta. Yeah, Warri Delta states. So that's location. You're also going to come down. I'm going to switch to original audience. Switch to original audience. Go down. This is where you are going to set the gender or the age first. Try to target from 30 to 65 plus. Leave it there, 30 to 65 plus. And before we continue, please always target one city at a time. I'm using this just for demonstration purposes. Target one city at a time. The reason why you want to target one city at a time is to help Facebook concentrate your ads in that location. Because if you are targeting different cities at a particular time, Facebook is going to stretch your budget and show your ads in those cities. And that is going to stretch your budget. So don't do that. Pick one location at a time. One location at a time. So once you picked the age range, which is 30 to 65, and then genders, let's say I'm selling a real estate property, I'm going to leave it at male. That does not mean we don't have women who can buy 100 million naira properties, but majority of the time the man has a decision on which property they're going to pick. So I'm going to target men. Detailed targeting. This is where we are going to add our interests and behaviors. Now let's go back to our slides. First, let's talk about interests and hobbies. There are so many interests that you can use to target the rich, but I've listed out the following that will help you out. The first one is golf. The luxury resorts, when these guys are traveling around the country or traveling outside the country, they stay in luxury resorts. Then we have first class travelers and business class travelers. And then they use high-end phones, which are like Samsung. I'm not going to use iPhone because a lot of broke people in Nigeria are using iPhone. Yes, I said it. They're using iPhone. So you want to focus on the Samsung Galaxy, high-end phones like the Samsung Galaxy. In case I just want to target maybe someone using iPhone, I'm going to start from iPhone 14, which I'm going to show you that. Then finally, frequent international travelers. You may want to ask the question, how does Facebook know that these people are frequent international travelers? I want you to understand that Facebook tracks your IP address. Yes, they track your location. Wherever you are in the world, they know. So Facebook understand that this person is always traveling, let's say to the UK and back to Nigeria at least 3 times in a quarter, at least 3 times in a month. They know these things, they understand these people. So you need to trust the Facebook algorithm because they know what they are doing. So let's go back to our Facebook Ads Manager. I hope you are enjoying this video. Please help me like this video so that YouTube is going to show it to more people. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's continue. So what I'm going to add here is golf. Have you seen golf interest? Let me scroll down. Golf. Always target the interest, not any other thing. Target the interest. Seen golf. What again? Frequent international travelers. Look at it here. Behaviors. That's under behaviors. If you come here, you're going to see people who have traveled abroad more than once in the past 6 months. Another thing you can target is Samsung. And this is what you are going to do. See, owns a Galaxy S9. And come here and say iPhone. iPhone 14 devices. Oh yeah. iPhone 14. Let's see. Users who have recently connected to Facebook on iPhone 14 device. They know your operating system. Can also target what again? Luxury resorts. Now the beautiful thing about this is that you can come here. Let me remove this. Come here and type luxury resorts. And click on suggestions. So Facebook is going to give you similar interests and behaviors of the people you are trying to reach. See, business class, air travel, luxury goods, luxury vehicle. I personally don't like using luxury vehicle. because there are so many people following luxury vehicle pages and interacting with that content who are never going to buy it. So I don't like using that option. See, property investing. People are interested in investing in properties. So we've targeted them using their interests and their hobbies. The next thing you want to do is to target them using messaging and ad creative. Now, this is something you need to take note of. When you are selling a 100 million naira property to someone who can afford that property, your ad creatives and your messaging has to be different. When it comes to creating your ad creatives for selling that property, it has to be captivating. The visuals has to be captivating, and it has to be of top-notch quality, because you are selling to someone who has taste. Then luxury language. What language are you using to sell that property? You have to present it in such a way that will attract them, because they speak a different language. Luxury is one of those languages they speak. You also need to appeal to their ego and their emotions. Appeal to their ego and their emotions. You need to understand what moves this kind of people. You need to understand what will make them to take the action you want them to take. Why should they buy a 100 million naira property? Anybody who's going to buy a 100 million naira property, money is not their problem. So if you are using the word affordable luxury, you are going to lose them. So once you are trying to set up your ad creatives, you need to take into consideration your messaging, your visuals, your designs, and how you can appeal to their ego and their emotions. You know what to do from here. Once you are done, select your placements. On our placements, let's say you want to reach them only on Instagram. Just come here, untick every other thing. Click on next. You know, the rest is just the same thing you've been doing. Putting your ad creatives, your ad copy, and then a call to action. Now, something very, very important you need to do. This is something I skipped earlier, and I'm going to point you to this. You want to untick this. You don't want to leave that on. Untick that. You don't want to reach people beyond your detailed targeting, because you are very intentional about who you are targeting. So once you've reviewed everything and it is up and it is good for Facebook, just click on publish. If you watch this video to this point, just help me like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.